everyone, this is Mandarin's team, Dorota and Antoine, and today we are in Warsaw, the capital of Poland, and we are reviewing local bubble tea options, Cha. Join us! We are starting with a recently opened Taiwanese restaurant, Papali, based not far from the central railway station. Gosh, it was so hot that day. 好热! We read that their chef previously worked in Mandarin Oriental Taipei, so I was interested to also try some food, even though we were more thirsty than hungry. The place specializes in xiaolongbao and noodles, so it is more of a lunch place. The decor is Taiwan-style modern, and they also have a very cute menu explaining the short history of the restaurant. The prices are reasonable for the location, and you order directly at the counter, which is something I personally prefer. We also waited less than we expected. Look at this. Very promising. I ordered simple vegetarian noodles, but the place has very cool options, including the famous chocolate xiaolongbao, and I must say Poland is a good market for that since we love sweet dumplings here. When it comes to bubble tea, both me and Antoine are extremely boring and always go for the most basic. We took Hongcha latte, black tea latte with genju, tapioca, and we love it. We paid 28 zloty per drink, which is around €6. Very good start. Next day, we searched for a more professional bubble tea store, and to my amazement, Warsaw has just so many. Next one we find is not far from the West Railway Station, and it's called Find Tea, a chain store present also in other parts of the city. From the interior, it looks like something that could be found also in Taiwan, China, or Singapore. The menu also looks very authentic, and there are so many options. As usual though, we are as boring as it takes, and this time instead of black tea, we go for jasmine milk tea, 茉莉花奶茶, with bubbles, of course. Waiting took a little bit longer, but the final effect doesn't disappoint. It has strong jasmine flavor, it's milky, creamy, just as it should be. We spent a bit of time inside because we are getting exhausted in that heat, so Fine Tea was the right place to be at. We spent 28 zloty per person, which is about the same price as Papali, but much bigger size, so I would say if you want to just have a proper drink without the delicious food, I would fully recommend Fine Tea. For the third day, we decided to search for yet another type of place, just to have a full view of what is available in Warsaw when it comes to bubble tea. So we went for a small cute bubble tea store like many other in the city. This one was called Hey Bubble Tea and was located more on the outskirts of the city center. The store looks more like a typical bubble tea store you would find also in Krakow, with all differently flavored bubbles, although usually, I admit, I'm not a big fan of those. The interior feels cute and homely. I love all the plushes and lapels. The tea does not feel as authentic as Find Tea, but it is nevertheless very good and a bit cheaper too. We pay per person 23 zloty, which is just a bit over €5, just for our standard boring black meat milk with tapioca set, but it's good to know that the price originally includes 2 types of toppings. I like it a lot, so I would definitely come back. For the final round, I am by myself this time because Antoine left Warsaw a little bit earlier. We are going to one of my favorite shopping places for Asian food and groceries in the west-south part of the city, on the Bakalarska Street. There are several bubble tea stores here available. The one I chose for today was called Pan Mi Free Tea. I would give it like 10 out of 10 stars just for the atmosphere of Bakalarska and of the area that I enjoy so much. It is my final round, super hot, super tired, so I just took a quick takeaway for me and my friends. It is very similar to the bubble tea store we visited the day before, but even more diverse when it comes to flavors and topics. Now when I think about it, I'm not the best person to review bubble tea flavors, since simple Assam tea with milk and tapioca will always satisfy me the most. I paid just 23 zloty, a bit over €5 per person, for a very good and very big cold tea, and that will be the end of the video. I fully recommend coming to Warsaw for its bubble tea scene.